ao vivo. Estamos aí jogando Genshin Impact. Tem um tempo que eu não jogo Genshin Impact.
Did you
Estou
know you
muito
can't breathe
colado
while
no
swallowing?
7 pecados
Don't
capitais.
believe me?
E voltamos aí. Nós estamos detidos na, na personagem nova, né? Que é a Micole. E não veio pra mim. E aí nós estamos fazendo a cache agora. Terminar a cache aí. E se bora. Vamos dar início aí. Senão eu fico, né, na devendo demais essa cache aí. E agora já a gente dá pra, como as caches salvas, a gente pode sair. Então, vamos dar início aí. Vamos embora então. Vamos trocar de personagem. Não cair com esses personagens. Hum, hum, eu vou com esses aqui. Tirar a Pruna. Bora com esses personagens aqui mais fodas. Fodinhas. Deixa o like, né? Se inscreva, que ajuda demais o canal a crescer, né? Vamos dar início aí a cache aí, né? Vamos dar continuação onde nós paramos.
There's no need for everyone to stay here. I'll protect the sages. The rest of you, return to Aru village.
Que porra é essa? As conversas que eu conversei, será? Legal.
Yes, Mahamatra Sino.
Sino! What's going on?
You're back. How is the Dendro Archon? It's the Jinn. Countless Jinn have stirred up violent
Adicionando
sandstorms
Cronos.
across the desert, blocking our path to the Temple of Dinari and Kale have returned to Aru village to help. The Jinn are being highly aggressive, so both the village and the merchant caravans require protection.
It's just one thing after another. Where did all of them come from anyway? In all my trips to the desert, I've never seen anything like this before.
As I see it, the only possible candidate is Gurabad.
Gurabad?
Baladuri could explain in more detail if he were here. All I know is a rumor I've heard about from previous trips to the desert.
Gurabad is, for me, a fated land. I must therefore return back to this city, where my destiny awaits me still. My master, I am sorry that I couldn't stay by your side for long, and that I could not have more time to get familiar with you.
Lalapar. Yeah. We once said goodbye to a friend there. Well, maybe if we can find a way to wake her up, maybe she can help solve the situation in Gurabad.
Well, be careful. You may find there's more than just the Jinn to worry about.
You mean, there are other dangers in Gurabad?
It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebod, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. Now we've moved to the desert, and suddenly we're plagued by Jinn and sandstorms. To call it a coincidence would be a stretch.
Don't worry, we've gotten a lot stronger since our last stint in Sumeru.
It appears the monsters native to the desert have been stirred by the
Vou jogar com o Cine e com o Ethan.
You should get going. We'll take care of things here.
É, ainda bem que eu não preciso lutar com esse.
You too.
Don't do anything too risky. You got it?
Aqui dá pra ajustar a equipe, né? Vou com esse aqui mesmo.
The Jinn are swarming out of Gorobod! Looks like Alhaitha was right! Let's get inside and see what's going on!
Tomar um banho. Ainda bem que tem cura nesse.
They just keep coming! How many of these things are there? We'll never take them all round! Let's just head further inside for now! Lofty wisdom will show
Toma aí, ó. Uma sonequinha. Nossa, velho. Dá pra ir embora? Não, não dá pra ir embora não.
Be cleansed! Ding dong water bomb! Chew on this!
Go get him, Aiden! Behold, the dawn!
A moonlit night for all.
É. Acho que a. Nossa, bicho chato, velho. Fica empurrando a gente. É.
Target spotted. All units at the ready.
The Patui!
Patus?
They must be using this place as a stronghold! Are they the ones behind all this?
Acabei que eu entendi aí. Eu tenho que ir pra lá mesmo, vou vazar.
Fighting Jinn with one hand and Fatui with the other? This is pure chaos!
I'm gonna fix your scalp!
Wait. Look, right?
You got this! Time for the big one! Fix it!
Do you see that strange machine? Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurubad and setting all those dangerous Jinn free!
The target has reached the core zone. Requesting backup. Repeat, requesting backup.
Cara, eu vou trocar de personagem, velho. Tô dando trabalho com esse time aqui. Ajustar aqui, mais rápido. Quem eu vou aqui, velho?
Perhaps we could take a walk by a riverbank or somewhere similarly fluvial.
tá assim. Com DPS mais. Do povo pica.
Nice one, traveler. Let's keep going. The Temple of Wisdom. Shine down. Three moons converge. Wane. A moonlit night for all. There is no escape.
Settle down.
This hunk of gin's gone kaput. Now we can finally.
It seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Esse é o Patanone. O Patanone.
Apologies, sir.
Perdão,
There
senhor.
is no need to apologize.
Não precisa
You did
desculpar.
well to
Vocês
hold
já
your ground against such a powerful
fizeram
adversary
ótimo
for as long
trabalho.
as you
Diante
did.
de um
I
oponente
must
tão
commend your courage
poderoso,
and
teria
perseverance.
resistido. Até agora já algum digno de elogiar. Essa coragem e perseverança me sente conhecimento.
So, you're in charge here, huh?
Então
First
é
the
isso,
problems
você é o
with
comandante
Irminsul,
dele.
now this mess in Gurabad?
Caos em
Responsible for all
Corandai.
this?
Que também é o problema de Inasum. Foi a cobra de vocês nos
I'm
bastidores.
afraid I cannot answer that.
Não tem como você responder essa pergunta para você.
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy.
Acho que você também não seria ingênuo ao ponto de esperar uma resposta da boca de um inimigo, não é?
This guy is however you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this somehow. So you can either start talking, or we'll have to... Let's get him! Traveler, what's wrong?
Sim, que tem algo em comum na aura dele. Será que ele está tentando nos provocar para agora há pouco? Tem alguma armadilha por aqui. Pela quantidade de tendas militares, suprimentos e certeza que os mais fatores acompanhados aqui do que aqueles que vemos acompanhando no caminho para onde
You're
os
remarkably
foram.
calm.
Muito
Some would act more
calma.
rashly upon finding the
Alguns
ringleader all alone. But you keep your cool.
muito
Even as your enemy, I must applaud you.
sozinho. Você mantenha a cabeça fria. Com o seu inimigo tenha uma
Did you show yourself just to say
aplaudir.
that?
Se você mostrar o seu próprio propósito só para dizer isso,
Is this you trying to take back
e
control
retoma
of the
o controle da
conversation?
conversa.
Unfortunately, I really don't have
Não
anything
tem
to
nada
say
mais a
to
dizer
you.
para
I am
você.
here merely to indulge my own curiosity. Your names are
Eu
well
agradeço
known
você
among the Tui.
apenas
Naturally,
para
I
essas
wanted to
coisas.
observe you up close while I had the
Própria
chance.
curiosidade. O nome de vocês circulam bastante entre os fatores. Já o sua oportunidade, claro. Ele precisava também.
Don't treat us like we're some kind of exotic animals in a zoo!
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it.
Como
You
poderia
seem rather
isso
predisposed to
não
misunderstand
entendido?
me.
Causa pessoas
I'm
do
quite
que
aware that you are both heroes of great renown. You
Eu
have
sei
resolved crises in many
muito
nations
bem
and won
que você...
countless allies along the way. I've been following your adventures with great
Admiro
admiration.
muito os jornais de
My
vocês.
only
E a
regret
única
is
pena é
that the
que o
trajectory of
caminho
your
que
journey conflicts with our
percorreram
goals.
segue na direção oposta dos nossos
What do you
objetivos.
mean, admiration? Sorry, but that sounds...
I don't see why. We may happen to occupy opposing sides, but there is no cause for deep-seated enmity between us.
Well, now that you're observing us up close, what do you see?
I've observed as keenly as I can. Yet, while I
Eu
endeavor to
perceberei
understand, your true strength remains a
e
mystery to me.
tentei compreender você ao máximo, mas ainda assim não consigo desvendar o segredo da sua força de vocês.
Violence is not my area of
Além disso,
expertise
havia
either. So, you see, I would much rather converse with you like
diferente
this
de
than
minha área
determine a victor with the
de
edge of a blade.
especialidade. Então, como pode ver, eu prefiro conversar com vocês com palavras assim, em vez de necessariamente decidir superioridade sob o fio de uma lâmina.
Besides, I've heard that even
Além
three
disso,
moons
ouvi
in the
dizer
sky fail to eclipse your brilliance.
que
I
nem
know
as
better than to
3
bite off
luas
more than I can
no
chew.
céu conseguiram ofuscar o seu brilho. Sei muito bem o que devo passo maior que a
3 moons?
3 luas.
So you have a connection with the Harbinger, the Doctor.
Você tem alguma relação com o mensageiro do
Well
doutor?
deduced. Our commander,
Que
the Torre, died in Nordcry. But there are
percepção
things that do not
aguçada.
end with his
Nosso
departure.
combatente doutor morreu do Caio, mas coisas que não vão parar só para causa da morte dele. Nossa,
Look at me. I almost
quase
divulged more
falei
than I should have.
que não
What are
devia.
you after? Revenge for Dottore? Or are you plotting something else?
I've said quite enough, I believe.
Eu já falei
There's no
demais.
point in continuing this
Se
conversation.
continuar
Except to
assim
say, I've
conversando,
noticed that you seem to
não
know
vai
your way around
fazer
here quite well.
diferença
A repeated
alguma.
visitor to
Notei
Gurabad, are we?
que vocês parecem conhecer bem essa região, já estiveram antes.
I'll take that as a yes.
Pelo visto,
Then I'm sure you'll have heard the
eu
story
tinha
of this
razão.
place. The mother of the Jinn,
Então
Lilupar,
vocês também
and the tragic
devem
tale of her
conhecer a
vengeance that
história
spanned 3
da mãe
generations.
a tragédia da vingança que você estendeu por 3
It was right
gerações.
here that Lilupar once helped the wise to ascend to the throne. But from that moment on, every king, these degenerate rulers lost control over
Um
their
rico
nation and with
corrompido
it, the
perde o
right to
controle
occupy that
sobre os
exalted
países,
seat.
blá 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 blá
What are you
blá.
trying to say?
O que você está tentando dizer?
I once admired you for your
Eu já
adventures. That is
elogiei
the
o
earnest
aventureiro
truth.
que você fez.
But it appears to me that your journey
Foi
serves ultimately to
por
uphold
toda
the
a
rules of this
sinceridade,
world.
mas a minha visão jornada de vocês sempre foi manter as regras desse
Are
mundo.
these rules truly just?
Mas as regras
Does the
são
heavenly principles rule with wisdom or
realmente
folly?
corretas? Os
And
príncipes
how can we be
celestiais
sure that the
que
seven
habitam
who
nas
wield
alturas
authority
são
over the world will
sábios
not be
ou
corrupted?
insensatos? Os 7 arcontes têm o poder do mundo, mas quem garante que ele não se
Do you seriously think you're gonna convince us
corromperão?
of anything?
Acha mesmo que vai acontecer? Convencer a gente,
Convince
né?
you?
Convencer?
I'm sure my commander already
Meu
tried that. Why
superior
would I waste my breath
certamente já
doing the same?
tentou fazer isso. Então, por que eu me daria o
If
trabalho?
a few words from a stranger were enough to
Se
make someone completely
uma
change their
pessoa
stance,
mudar
it only proved that
completamente
they
a
never had a
posição
firm will to begin
por
with.
causa de algumas palavras de outra, isso mostra que ela nunca teve a vontade firme para
I am merely
conhecer.
stating my position so that we
Só
might
estou
understand each other
expondo a
better.
minha
One's enemy in the
posição
present may not
para
necessarily
que
be an enemy
possamos
for
nos
life.
entender melhor. O inimigo de hoje não precisa ser inimigo para sempre.
As for what
De
game I'm
sempre.
playing
Para
here,
sempre?
I'm simply buying some time.
É claro
Now I must bid
que,
you farewell.
claro, se eu existir algum plano por trás disso, seria apenas ganhar um pouco mais de tempo. Agora que é hora de me despedir.
It was a wise decision not to attack me
Vocês foram
immediately.
inteligentes
Since you did
e
not
não
fall for my
atacar
ambush,
de
I will
imediato,
now have to ask those in
já
hiding to
que foi
reveal themselves.
assim. Só me resta mandar as pessoas na emboscada se mostrarem.
Leave this to us, sir.
Deixe conosco.
Very well. I trust
Muito
you to do
bem,
what is
confio em
necessary.
vocês.
Stall
Segure
him while I
ele
execute the next step
e eu
of the
vou
plan.
executar a próxima etapa do
Sumeru
plano.
City,
Cidade
Irminsul.
Suméria de Nilson.
Hey, stop right there! Don't you dare leave without explaining yourself!
All units, stop them!
Mas
Protect
eu
the
coloquei meu time
commander!
mais favorito, meu filho. Quanto tempo vocês vão
Did you hear that?
sobreviver?
He mentioned Sumeru City and Irminsul! He definitely knows something! We can't let him get away! Get rid of these pesky soldiers, quick!
Filho da mãe.
Rear guard to the front. Don't let them through.
Get that thing in position!
Hold on! Just a little longer!
There is no escape.
Let's leave her alone. First.
Toma.
Silence!
We finally beat them! That mysterious guy can't have gotten far! Let's catch up with him!
Pegar mais Ivuca, né? Mais Ivuca aqui que sai correndo aqui de moto. Quer que eu colocar mais Vucona? Se eu colocar mais Vucona, tem que colocar um time pra ela, né?
Found him! Over here!
You're very persistent.
Hey, you! Stop running and explain yourself! What are you What's this?
Relax. A small trap like this won't be enough to hold you. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough, but this small window of time was all we needed to launch the next phase. Don't be discouraged. I knew that someone would come here eventually, so I planned ahead. Where to chat with you, which door to exit from, even which mechanism to wait by for you. I thought through every detail. You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So far, you've only heard my voice. And for all you know, it may not even be real. But not to worry. This is only our first meeting. It shan't be our last.
Just answer me one last question. Why do you continue to follow Dottore?
Ainda
He
tem
has
uma
conducted countless
ótima
cruel
pergunta. Por
experiments,
que vocês
even on
continuam
his
seguindo o
subordinates.
doutor?
Follow
Ele.
isn't quite the right
Nossa, velho.
word.
Pulou? Como
Let's
assim?
just say even those you see as villains have their friends, even if they aren't the most sincere of friendships.
Aqui. Eu perguntei. E aí, ainda tem uma última pergunta. Por que vocês ainda continuam seguindo o doutor? Ele conduziu muitos experimentos cruciais e nem mesmo os próprios subordinados foram exceção. A palavra seguir não é muito adequada. Você pode entender assim. Até mesmo os manifestadores, aos seus olhos, têm os seus próprios amigos. Mesmo que não existem tantas sinceridade entre eles.
When any set of rules is
Uma vez
established, there will be those who
as regras
benefit and
surgem,
those who lose out.
eventualmente
People will do
também
anything to
surge o
justify what they
que
have gained
beneficia
or escape from the
delas
hardship
e
imposed upon them.
os que saem perdendo. E as pessoas sempre vão fazer que todos para maquiar os benefícios que obtiveram os extravasos do dor que
Neither he
suportaram.
nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. We were both searching for a new order. Our ideas of the final form that should take may have differed, but our journeys took a shared path. Goodbye, traveler and Paimon. I wish you a
Adeus,
timely escape,
Leandro
albeit
e
not too
Paimon.
soon. I will
Espero
need
que
a little more
vocês
time to
consigam
prepare,
escapar
after all.
logo. Claro que mais. Também não tão logo assim. Me dê mais um pouco de tempo para me preparar.
Hey! Come back! Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our adventures before. It swallows people up! Oh, I'm sorry. She shouldn't have jumped the gun! Okay. He may have fooled us this time, but we'll get him back.
Trocando aqui. Eu vou pegar o Tiquinari agora.
Sino and his team are guarding the north.
Tá, mas eu não preciso lutar com
There's
ele.
so many. Don't fret. I am well prepared for.
Huh. So you have a solution?
Bora pra pular.
Off you go, Plumpy. Come on, what's the holdup? 20,000 Mora. 100,000 Mora. 5.
Ah, so she's a hired part.
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and... Plumpy! Don't you, Jin, have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation. You wanna play rough? Two can play it.
Looks like it's up to us now. Be careful.
Yes, master.
Tô meio cochilinho.
How did I pass out?
Esse bicho é chato, né?
It's time for revenge.
You know, this reminds me of when you first arrived in Avidia Forest. You were trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon Spino Crocodile territory by mistake.
Yeah, I remember. Our first time fighting side by side.
Ah, tá doido.
Fighting side by side. I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Please stop.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Vai ter mais?
Can't see?
Here's the goods.
Vai? Eu tinha esse poder não.
Deal breaker.
Eu tinha esse poder não.
There's too many of. I can't believe I used 12 rare items.
Tainari, how's the situation on your...
We held the line.
They've breached out of...
We're hemmed in.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news.
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dory,
But Master...
this is not a
Wait!
Uh,
Oh, great.
Need any help?
Huh?
What is it, Kale?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before Aru Village...
Nicole.
I don't care. Who... What do you mean?
Tá
Watch
bom.
out! Jin in...
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit, created at the beginning. I am a flickering illusion. What's wrong, Plumpy? I've never seen you so agitated before.
That's...
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that flows.
Agora virou da bruxa agora.
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
It's a song. Is call it?
Not to my knowledge.
Eu não sei.
The Jin have actually quieted down. Although...
Clearly the songs left by the goddess of...
Really? I am a spirit created at the Don't stay away! I'll stop! I'll stop!
It seems like the song only works when Kale recite...
Kale.
Agora se transformou. Voltando lá pra onde eu estava.
Any luck?
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient treasure vault. Turns out it was just you guys.
Huh? Wait, that sounds like...
It's been a long while. Did you miss?
Jet!
Let's save the catching up for later. First, I gotta get you guys out of there. This should be the right mechanism. There we go. Come on, let's...
Aqui era bom ter a motinha, viu, velho? Esse trem nem me ia cansar de jeito nenhum.
Huh! Those Fatui sure made themselves scarce.
The Fatui?
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. We've actually made... Oh, yeah! On a slightly different note, I have some good news. I finally took care of Masaira. Not much to write home about. It was just another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his cozy little bed.
De especial. Foi dia comum. Encontrei dele e arrastei ele para fora.
He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual.
E ele continuava
But I'm way past that
gostando
by
de
now.
falar
There was
aquelas
nothing he could say
histórias
to save his life.
de sempre. Mas dessa vez ele não puderam salvar a vida dele.
What about you guys? Bet you'd forgotten all about me and...
Of course not! We're super duper best friends!
Wow. Sounds like I should make time to visit some other nations too. Anyway, What?
Oh, right. Paimon almost forgot.
Oh, that bottle?
Yeah! We need her power to calm the Jinn and stop the sandstorms! Here's hoping we actually manage to find her, after all the trouble we've been through. Surely with everything's been going...
Beleza. Vamos continuar disparando. Essa pular.
Let's see. Shoop! Aha! Found it! Lillipore!
What a long dream that was. It's been a while, my master. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. Imagine that. In truth, it was at first. I was none too pleased when those miscreants barged in. It did give me the chance to reunite with you, dear master, so I shall overlook their folly. After we last parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurabad to suppress the dark calamities stirring in the depths. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn, depriving Gurabad of any hope of peace. I fought against it for a long, long time, until one day, I sensed a change in a foreign land to the west. Once satisfied that that dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, I too fell into a deep slumber, from which I have only now awoken. Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my sand-swept homeland in disarray once more?
Well, basically, Sumeru's in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Irminsul and now they've released the Jinn in here. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the...
Child's play. I shall quell the Jinn and scatter the storms.
Thank you, Lilupar.
No need to thank me, my master. I have granted many wishes in my time, and this was the most trivial of them all.
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright again. When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun,
Yay! Although, honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucked. Well, there shouldn't be any more Jinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
sounds good.
The storms have stopped! We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now. Time to regroup!
Mais uma masmorra.
So, this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing, but I never imagined it would be this big. It's colossal.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they scamper back into the...
I don't know. This plan sounds a little too risky for my liking.
Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental technology.
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal, I'm afraid this is our only option.
The plan is sound, and the risks are manageable. However, if we are to proceed, we must act quickly. The scale of this project is enormous. Even with Carvey, Faro...
You're back. Everything all right? And who are they?
Friends of yours?
Pretty much everyone in the Temple of Silence is.
Hello, I'm Jet, and this is Lilupar.
Oh, a famous name from the history books.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine, as they say.
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends of friends? Gotta keep an eye on them. Still, I do trust the Traveler's judgment. I'm sure you're good people.
The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurabad problem is resolved? What did you find?
And after getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there.
Wow. Thanks for being there to help them.
So, this mystery man openly admitted that he was merely a harbinger.
Yeah? Is there something weird?
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy. Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nordcry.
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you think there's a big conspiracy behind all this?
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just a simple fact. The most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem. Perhaps that man knew you wouldn't have the resources to investigate his background and so didn't put much effort into disguising himself.
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk. Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere.
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of Silence?
You bet we did. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility.
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a core device if these sources prove... However, this raises difficult questions regarding technological integration. The sages are still debating it.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll reach a The people of the rainforest are always cautious.
Wait, Paimon has a quest. Is this the same Aru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right? Some sort of prison where the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King are locked up.
Well remembered. According to our records, Aru, that being said, until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the
Paimon totally gets that. Do you guys still remember that? The Ibis...
I think I rem-
Yeah.
Not cry.
Huh?
Yeah. Had another lady with her too. Both said they knew you. They contacted the sages, claiming they might be able to offer some assistance.
Really? Yes, really. One of them said she's made Nod Cry her home. If she's the person you were talking about, then...
Looks like betting on Aru was...
See? They're right over there.
Why, hello! It's a good thing we left early.
Locked out?
Oh, you haven't... No one can leave, and no...
Are the Fatui behind this too?
Actually, no. Ermin's soul is the source. I imagine this function was put in place to...
But doesn't that mean that the people here won't be able to escape to other nations if the anomaly keeps spreading?
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world, and Sumeru is the eye of the storm.
Paimon's surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to the limit.
And why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble? Surely you don't think I still have feelings for that place?
Judging by your tone?
Sounds like you don't know much about...
All I know is that the Ibis... As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to. But everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to themselves. Wouldn't you say?
I'm glad you see it that I've chosen to call Nodcry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need.
I understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. There is always a reason to be found behind both salvation and destruction. Still, if time, but that's where we angels. So I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions in the end, that's okay.
I refuse.
Wait, what? But I said the—
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere. You're right, Nicole. But I don't think that you—
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. Sure. It's not every day.
A long, long time ago, monotonous work, human emotions are all— If Sumeru were destroyed, both love and—
Most sophisticated, Miss Nicole. But anyone focused on the future could only ever— Still, I'm a special case. Someone once told me that human memory is more— As much as I dislike—
How much will you need? You're not gonna milk this for all it's worth, are you? I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need, I could borrow some from Al—
Just cover my travel expense.
Huh? Is that all?
That's all. Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away, you'll be in charge.
Me? I'm in charge? Whoa! Don't worry, boss. You can count on me!
And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your hour of need. Hip hip hooray!
That was far more detailed than necessary. I never thought I'd return. Especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose. What's Candace?
She is still taking care of things in our village. Should be joining us before too long. Oh, and sorry, hope we're not—
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of—
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something called Aru's Chute, which can be used to establish connection with Aru.
We still have some time before—
By the way, who are these two new faces?
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Nodcry. Did I hear you mention Aru?
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned inside.
That sounds perfect.
Miss Nefer, are you from—
Why do you ask?
I don't know. There's a I'm Dia, an heir—
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before. However—
Actually, I'm a—
Huh.
Ventriloquism.
What is it, Kale?
It's you! You encouraged me to report—
an angel.
Oh, Well, we're a rather long-living race of beings. Not gods, technically, but we can still tell you a lot of stories from ancient history.
Yep! And she's also an amazing sculptor!
You could say she's a real creative type.
Oh, please don't call me ma'am. Just relax and—
Miss Nicole?
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion, and you are desperate for answers. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of Sumeru City in disarray? Why did those verses soothe the Jinn only when recited by you? I can guide you to the truth, but it involves a personal secret of yours. I'd prefer to speak with you alone, if possible.
going to speak alone...
What's wrong with it?
Well, if Kale doesn't mind her secret being revealed, I have no problem with it.
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean, but...
Closest friends? It's so nice to hear that.
All right. Kale, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
I am. When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help, and I was sent to an unfamiliar place. There were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy injected us with... I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. But thanks to the friends who've stuck by me all this time, I've gradually been able to overcome those memories. Anyway, so you're saying that what happened to me has some...
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers.
What? You don't seem surprised like the rest of us. Why?
The possibility crossed my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the Jinn.
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing here, Lilupar?
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the Goddess of Flowers. Be assured that I share your surprise. You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers within her.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods are used to manifest its power, even her closest acquaintances would find it near impossible to detect. After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. King Deshret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them in the Eternal Oasis. But some fragments remained unaccounted for. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them. You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky.
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power. Really.
Well, people value their autonomy very...
I understand how you feel, Kale. But once you get used to it, you'll find it...
I guess you...
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally...
Let me guess. Because 2's company, but 3's a crowd?
Thanks for helping to...
Not my intention.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy and his wolf's head...
Kale, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me...
Yeah, I know what you mean. So about that dream I had, was it a...
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel, though her body and the mother of dream...
but I still don't
Yes. Why? I suspect it may be because... Of course, this... All right. Any further questions from...
Let's move out.
We all hope it'll work.
Haven't you handled other
the biggest...
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for details after the fact.
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm here, things...
Kave's self-doubt
Well, this confidence is most gladdening. Now, go and pack your things. We'll head to the mausoleum.
Oh, Miss Nicole.
Oh.
Honestly, even though
So if they...
Who's...
Myself and a few other scholars.
Oh, well, it...
Whoa. Where did that...
Look at the level of detail. The squirrel just...
Kave? Ha, Kave!
All right, but...
You called?
This squirrel stat...
Oh, oh, I see. Well, do you
As a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy those.
Then perhaps the stat also on the subject of... I'm sure some would call it cliché. Kave!
Sorry, Madame Faruzan, I'm a little...
What a pity.
What a genius idea!
Precisely. A declaration of victory. You understand my vision. Then place the two statues face to face.
Yes! That's it!
It'll be a masterpiece.
Just call me Nicole.
What? Oh.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of... My dear Miss Nicole, in this day of age...
Honestly? Also, I'm
sorry.
Keep... Oh,
let's not sell... Good idea.
E aí galera, eu vou encerrar por aqui. Obrigado por ter chegado aqui, se inscreve no canal, deixa aquele like maroto. Gente, eu tô morrendo de sono, eu vou encerrar por aqui. E caso eu venha amanhã, trago mais continuação. E eu acho que amanhã termina, né? E se terminar, eu vou dar a seguinte. Eu vou pegar a exploração aí, que tem que fazer a exploração do mapa ainda. Mas obrigado por chegar até aqui, se inscreve no canal, deixa aquele like, valeu, falou, é nóis, fui, até mais. Obrigado, fui!